Hey guys, so I know I didn't go through this in detail yesterday when I was showing you it. This is the reverse osmosis DI filter tank. You can get by with just a DI tank. Unger makes those little DI resin bag tanks, and they work okay if you're always working in the city where, you know, the water doesn't have extreme total dissolved solids per million in it, like really hard water. But I work in some pretty crappy water areas. And this is another thing, totally off topic, but like old timers around here, they're always talking about how well water is better than city water for you, this, that, and the other thing. My well water, if you've seen how many total dissolved solids it has in it, like I even have a water softener, and I mean, it'll blow through water softeners having that high of solid, that hard of water. It's not good for your liver, your kidneys. But anyways, this will take out most of the solids so that whenever the water dries on the window, it dries crystal clear. This is just a cheap TDS meter I got off of Amazon, and I'm filling these up because I'm working at a place near a coal mine tomorrow that has really crappy water. Like, it's city water and it comes out brown. Like, I don't get it. So there has to be a breach in the water line somewhere. But I just fill up, and I believe you want it under 10. So turn on the TDS, dip it in. And right now I'm at 4. When I tested it earlier, it was at 5. So it does go down like the longer it runs through the filter. 4 will get by. This is getting older. I got this from Power Wash Store, I think. It was the Caddy. And to be honest, it's not an ideal unit. It does what it needs to do, but it's not built the best. Like, you can see there's pinholes everywhere. I've been patching this up with that as seen on TV stuff, whatever, like the latex paint. But I don't know, they kind of gave me crap every time I call to get, because I got the replacement parts for this. I just haven't put them on yet because I know they're gonna break. Like, I'm trying to get as much life out as I can before I have to replace everything. But I'm gonna get a better one too, because this one, like I said, this one's built to sell and make some money. I mean, it's not really an ideal unit. You want one of the ones that stands straight up and down on a caddy. They're easier to strap into your truck and everything. These ones are gonna slide around. The caddy part that you hold, I was walking with it one day and it just came apart, smashed on the ground. Like, they're just built poorly. It's not a, oh, what do I want to say? It's not a very thought out design, but it was thought out to be cheap, and that's what it is. So that's why I bought it, because I'm cheap. I put it on this dolly just to keep it from breaking anymore. I can strap it down in my truck better that way, but it takes up so much room, you can't leave it on the truck. So the only time it comes out is when I know I'm doing windows. Not to mention just everything's cheap with the water-fed poles, really. These carbon fiber poles, I have them for just pressure washing too, for getting high gutters. You can't keep them on the truck. If anything bangs them, they're gonna bend and then they don't open no more. And they're not cheap, so. But a good thing is you can always keep them as you upgrade. Now you have a higher pole with the locks instead of the pinhole ones. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. The biggest thing with these that I've noticed is how do I explain it? Okay, so I got a different brush head because these nylon ones suck, really. You want to brush the boar's hair. But say this is a window, right? You always do the outline and then work your way down. This is how I do it. If there's any tough spots, scrub it. But say this is the window trim, if you touch it and disturb that oxidation, then it's leaching, it's coming down onto the window. So that's an issue I have a lot with these. And obviously, if there's like tape and stuff, you're gonna have to get up there and do it traditional. Like, these are just for maintenance. Once you clean them once good traditionally, you can keep up with them with these for maintenance. That's how I look at it anyways. But it's a nice thing to have. I believe I got this pole, it was just a cheap Amazon pole for like 200 bucks. And then I think this was 1,200 bucks. And then I bought some accessories just to help me out. But again, another nice thing about these is you can always make pure water. That's called pure water. It has no total dissolved solids in it. So you make the pure water, and now you can just even use a 12 volt if you have to, like a little 12 volt cheap $30 car wash gun off of Amazon that you see. Like I'm telling you, it'll work. It's not ideal, but it gets you by.